This video is going to teach you how to integrate functions that have ax plus b inside of them. And this is just going to be like a reverse chain rule. And how you do these is basically you just integrate this function while treating the ax plus b like x, or just the variable that you're integrating with respect to. And then you divide the whole thing by a. And I'll just do an example right here. So let's find the integral of 3x plus 4 to the power of 4 dx. And this one, I'm just gonna do it like regularly, not using the method I'm about to teach you. So we can test by taking the derivative of 3x plus 4 power of 5, because you know that when you take the derivative of this, it's going to be 5 minus 1, and you're going to have something similar to this, and then we can see what we need to do. So this is going to be 5 times 3x plus 4 to the power of 4 times 3, because chain rule, so 15 times this. And you can see that this is equivalent to this, which is what we want, but we just need to get rid of this 15. And what we can do is, instead of just taking the derivative of this, we take the derivative of this divided by 15. And now it should work. We get 15 times 3x plus 4 to the power of 4 over 15. And yeah, the 15's cancel out, so it's just 3x plus 4, which is our answer. So now our answer is 3x plus 4 to the power of 5 over 15 plus c. And hopefully you understood how we got that. And now I'm going to show you what the method is, the kind of reverse chain rule method. So what you do is, again, integrate this, just treating this inside like x. So it's going to be 3x plus 4 to the power of 5 over 5, simple power rule. And then divide the whole thing by a. In this case it's 3, so 5 by 3, and then this 5 goes down here, so 15 plus c. And as you see, our answers match. So that's how you do the method. And I'll give you another example right now. So let's do, instead of power rule, let's do integral of e to the 7x plus 1 dx. And what we can do is integrate this, treating this like your x. So that would just be e to the 7x plus 1 plus c, and then divide it by a, which is 7, plus c, and that's what our answer is. So yeah, for this, our function is e to the x, and our ax plus b is 7x plus 1. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm going to do another problem to show you again how it really works. So let's take the integral of cosine of 2x plus 5 dx. For this one, our function is going to be cosine of something, and our ax plus b is going to be 2x plus 5. So a is 2, b is 5. And let's just try thinking what the integral of cosine is. That's sine. So let's try taking the derivative of sine 2x plus 5, because just intuitively we know we're going to get something similar to this if we do that. So that's just going to be cosine 2x plus 5 times 2, chain rule. And now we have cosine of 2x plus 5, and we have this constant 2 at the beginning. So again, what we can do is divide by 2, which means we can divide what we're deriving by 2, and this just becomes cosine 2x plus 5. So yes, pretty simple. We got our answer using the normal way, or the way that you would have done before, probably. So this is equal to sine 2x plus 5 over 2 plus c. And now let's do it thinking in the way that I just explained. So integrate this, treating this like x. So sine 2x plus 5 plus c, and then you divide the whole thing by 2, or you don't divide c by 2, but you divide this by 2, because that's our a plus c. And as you can see, our answers match, and yeah, that's our right answer. Now, let's do some practice problems. If you think you can do this one, then pause the video and try it. This one says to find the integral of 3 times 1 minus x to the power of 4 dx. And this entire thing isn't really written as a function with ax plus b, but we can change it so that it is. So first, we take the 3 out, multiply it just because it's a constant, and times the integral of 1 minus x to the power of 4 dx. And this 1 minus x isn't really written in the form ax plus b because the x is the second term, obviously, but we can just rewrite this as negative x plus 1 or negative 1x plus 1, but we don't need that. So now we can just do like the method you know. So negative 3 times 1 minus x to the power of 5 over 5, and then divide the whole thing by negative 1, and just negative sign just goes to the beginning, so negative 3 over 5 times 1 minus x to the power of 5 plus c. And that's our final answer. Now, let's do another practice problem. If you think you can do this one, then pause the video and do it. This one says to find the integral of secant squared of 2x minus pi over 3 with respect to x. So, in this problem, our function is going to be secant squared, and our a is going to be 2, our b is going to be pi over 3, so x plus b is 2x minus pi over 3. And so now let's integrate this, just treating this like our x. So it's going to be tan of 2x minus pi over 3 plus c, and then we divide it by what our a is. In this case it's 2, so divide by 2, and that's our answer. So tan of 2x minus pi over 3 over 2 plus c. Now let's do one last practice problem. If you think you know how to do this one, then pause the video and do it. This one says find the integral of 4 over 2x minus 1 times dx. And what we can do first is just put this 4 out and make it 4 times the integral of 1 over 2x minus 1 dx. And you can notice that this is just going to be our ax plus b, so 1 over 2x minus 1, which means that our function is 1 over x. And the integral of that is ln of absolute value of x. So this will be 4 times ln of 2x minus 1, the absolute value signs, over 2, because that's our a, and then just simplify it further. Our final answer is 2 times ln of absolute value of 2x minus 1 plus c. So everything that I explained in this video and all the problems that I went through is to teach you everything you need to know about integrating these kind of functions. If you learned something from this video or if you enjoyed it, then please consider liking and subscribing.